I've been thinking, as in, this thought has always been on my mind, and I've always thought I should ask someone right now, somebody who's much younger than me, somebody who's much older than me, someone who's at my age. What would have happened to you if you knew that already on your first day of work, when you were 12, when you were, some start early, when you were 7, when you were 15, when you were 20, when you were whatever age you started your work, what if somebody actually told you to save at least 10% or 20% of what you earned? Where would you have been right now? What would your life look like? What if from the time you could read, somebody told you that the most important books are going to be books about sales, and you indulged yourself in 2 or 3 pages every day? Books about real estate, things about understanding the human brain and how you can sell to people. What if somebody gave you this advice when you were 15, maybe 13, maybe 40, maybe now that I'm giving it to you? What if you had gotten this information just a little earlier? Let me calculate for you. It doesn't matter what the currency is. Now we're just going to call all cross borders. We're going to pick numbers that are in zeros. It's easy for me to calculate. It's easy for anyone to understand. So let's assume whichever currency you are in, if you get something like 2,000, every month you get 2,000 of your money, dollars, euros, whatever. And every month you put only 10% or 20%. We'll see it on both accounts. 10%, 20%. At 10%, you'll be giving yourself, you'll be saving 200. And at 20%, you'll be saving 400, whatever your amount is. Now, you're a salaried person, that's what we're talking about, or whatever. If you're not doing a salaried job, what if you were doing something that earns you a little more than this? But let's not mind that. We pick a minimum figure. This is what you're getting every month. From when you were 15 and now you're 30, in 1 year, it will be 200 if you do 10%. 200 times 12, which is going to be, if it's dollars, it's going to be 2,400 per year when you were 15. 15 years later, let's just say 10 years later, you're going to have 24,000 in your bank account. And if you are done 20%, you are going to have 48,000 in your bank account. This sounds like undoable, but this is very, very doable. I'm talking, most of the things that I share with you, it's not just things that I hear. These things, I do them myself. From when I heard what this was, I did this. So I know what this can bring to you. But the only thing I wish is that somebody had told me this a little earlier than when I learned about this. So if you're watching this, you are 15. Go and do this. Whatever you get, whatever amount you get, put a 10% or put a 20% in your bank account. Close it. Have it closed until after 10 years. Then you can think about what you want to do with this money. This can be the money that you use on something when your mind is literally ready for anything. If you are even 12 By the time you're 24, you should be ready to do something tangible for yourself. This might sound like a joke, and this might sound like common sense, but common sense is only common knowledge when you use it. Maga, hi. So it's nothing new, but how many of us are actually doing this? If you've got children, I was actually talking to my children today. We were doing a criticize each other game where we hear, what can I do better? Even I was the first one to be criticized by my children, and they told me, Mom, sometimes you're too much on the phone, or you're too long on the phone. And it's okay that you get feedback from your children. But what I'm trying to say is that there's very few of us who teach our children the rules of money and how to make money. We take it like it's a taboo. But listen, at the end of the day, if your children have some work that they are doing, teach them to do simple things like this. Because this is not just going to teach them to save, it's also going to teach them the rule of delayed gratitude. There are some people, when they see money, it's spent everywhere, and they don't even save anything. Then after 5-6 years of having worked in a very perfect job, 6 months down the road, because they don't have this, they are broke. But you used to see them driving a Mercedes-Benz, which was given by their work. They lived in a very beautiful mansion, which was given to them by their work. And all they did was get the money like water, drink it down, all of it with both hands. Go. And they're waiting for the next month. Again, another month comes. They have millions in their bank account. Go. They are showing off on Facebook. Oh, we traveled here, we traveled there. They don't have the sense of delayed gratitude. They don't have the sense of saving even just 2%. They don't even have the sense of saving even just 10% bare minimum. When they get fired, they have nothing. My lesson to you today: don't wait until it's too late. Now you found me who's telling you this. Before you grow your gray hairs here and probably here and other places where gray hairs can grow, listen, start reading at least 2 pages in a book where they're talking about sales, because sales is the future. Whether AI is here or not, you need to learn this. Learn something about true estate. There's a lot of things you can do. A lot of things that you can do. But these are simple, easy to understand books that I'm showing you. Get this book if you can. I'm not advertising for anyone. There's a lot of people who have problems with people saying no to them. Get these books, just 2 pages. You might even finish this book in like 6 months. But that's okay. The point is you have to understand what you're reading. It's about making small steps at a time. Deny yourself. The 10% is not yours. Put it in your bank account or somewhere. After 5 or 6 years, you can have your own business running. While you are saving this money, think of what you want to use it for. Study people who are doing what you want to do, so that by the time you take this money out of your bank account, you're not just young, you are also wise about what you want to do. I shared this with my nephew today. I shared this with my children today. And I know maybe my children don't understand it, but I know that my nephew has understood it, because he was telling me, Auntie, when I get my pay, when I start working in 1 week, I'll show you what I'll be saving. So if your children are not doing this, show them this video. They might not listen to you, but they'll be able to listen to a stranger. It's not because I want likes or anything, but I'm just sure that this education, all children, all parents ought to give it to their children, because it's when your children understand that you are doing something like this as a person, as a grown-up, or that other people are doing this, or that they are able to do this, that they'll have a future which is starting on a playing field where everybody else is playing. Because otherwise, this is what you're going to do to your children. You will teach them to take the only best job that everybody is talking about. Desperation will be the order of the day. They will even marry into families where they think they will have a good life. That's not how it's supposed to be. You've listened to this video. Take responsibility. Share it with your children. Share this knowledge, if not that I share it for you. Share this knowledge with your children. Share with your cousins. Share it with the young people. There's a lot of people who don't get to talk about these things, but $24,000 in 10 years, you will be able to do something with it, unless you are just bonkers. And again, it's your money that you saved. Obviously, you take good care of it. So study while you are saving this money, so that when you use it, you are fully wise. Get a master in what you want to do. Follow them, see what they are doing, so that when you do it, they've already made the mistakes for you. You will be able to jump and just sell high. Failing is going to happen, but don't make obvious mistakes that others have already made and corrected. Don't be stupid. Anyway, that's what I wanted to share. That's about it. Get your reading, get your numbers right. This is Lydia, girl, like I always say. Be fruitful and be greatness. Good night from here. Bye.